Mountains have always held a sense of mystery. They stand tall, silent, and ancient, hiding secrets deep within their slopes. Some mountains hide treasures, while others hold terrifying secrets. Here are 5 such incidents. A chilling mountain story hides in the Indian Himalayas. This is the story of Rupkund Lake, also called Skeleton Lake. Every summer when the snow melts, hundreds of human skeletons appear around the lake. Their presence has puzzled scientists and travelers for years. A British forest ranger first discovered the lake in 1942. He stumbled upon human bones scattered everywhere. The discovery shocked the world. Nobody knew how so many people died here. The skeletons date back to 850 CE according to carbon dating. Scientists believe the people were caught in a deadly storm. Large hailstones struck their heads and bodies. Most died instantly. Deep injuries on the skull support this theory. But why were they there? Research suggests 2 groups were involved. One group was local villagers. The other was travelers, possibly on a pilgrimage. They were heading to a nearby shrine. Unfortunately, their journey ended in tragedy. Recent studies added to the mystery. Some skeletons belong to people from the Mediterranean. How did they reach the Himalayas? This question remains unanswered. The area is remote and hard to access even today. Locals have their own beliefs. Many say the lake is cursed. According to legend, the travelers angered a goddess. She sent a hailstorm to punish them. The locals now avoid the area, calling it haunted. Despite its eerie history, Rupkund Lake is a popular trekking spot. Adventurers visit to see the skeletons for themselves. But the place has an unsettling vibe. Visitors report a strange silence around the lake. Some claim to feel watched. Rupkund Lake is more than a natural wonder. It's a graveyard frozen in time. It holds secrets we may never fully understand. The melting snow uncovers its story, but not all answers. The Well of Barhut, also called the Well of Hell, is a mysterious sinkhole in Yemen. It lies in the Al-Mara Desert and terrifies locals with its eerie reputation. The sinkhole is massive. It's about 30 meters wide and 112 meters deep. From above, it looks like a black hole in the earth. Its gaping entrance seems endless, swallowing light and sound. Legends surround this strange pit. Many believe it is a prison for demons. Others say it's a gateway to another world. Local folklore claims the sinkhole emits a foul smell. This smell, they say, comes from the evil trapped within. People in the area fear the Well of Barhut. They avoid going near it. Stories of bad luck and mysterious disappearances keep them away. Some even believe that anything dropped into the hole never returns. Scientists have tried to explore the sinkhole. In 2021, a team of cave explorers finally reached the bottom. They found snakes, dead animals, and natural formations. However, they didn't uncover anything supernatural. The strange smell turned out to be gases from decaying matter. Still, many questions remain. No one knows how the sinkhole formed or how old it is. Some geologists think it was created by a collapse in the underground limestone. Others believe it could be volcanic. Despite the scientific explanations, the legends live on. The sinkhole's eerie look and mysterious past make it hard to ignore. Travelers and adventurers are drawn to it, despite warnings from locals. The Well of Barhut remains a mix of science and superstition. It's a place of fear, curiosity, and wonder. Whether it's a natural wonder or a cursed site, it leaves a lasting impression on anyone who visits. Next on our list is Darvaza gas crater, also called the Door to Hell. It is a massive burning pit in Turkmenistan. It's located in the Karakum Desert, about 260 kilometers from the capital, Ashgabat. This fiery crater has been burning non-stop for over 50 years. The story of this crater begins in 1971. Soviet geologists were drilling for natural gas in the area. During the process, the ground beneath their drilling rig collapsed. It created a huge sinkhole about 70 meters wide and 20 meters deep. The collapse released dangerous methane gas into the air. Fearing it could harm nearby villages, scientists decided to burn the gas. They thought the fire would last a few days, but they were wrong. The gas kept burning and the flames never stopped. The crater's continuous fire creates an eerie orange glow visible from miles away. It lights up the dark desert sky and emits intense heat. The temperature around the pit is scorching, making it hard to get too close. Despite its dangerous nature, the site has become a popular tourist attraction. Adventurers travel to see the Door to Hell and camp near its edge. The glow and heat make it a surreal and unforgettable experience. Scientists have studied the crater, but its gas reserves remain a mystery. No one knows exactly how much gas is left to fuel the fire. Some believe it could burn for decades more. Others worry it could suddenly stop, taking its fiery spectacle with it. Turkmenistan's government has mixed feelings about the crater. In 2010, President Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedov visited the site and declared it a potential hazard. However, it remains open to visitors. Recently, there have been talks of closing it to protect the environment. The Darvaza gas crater is more than a burning hole. It's a reminder of human mistakes and nature's power. What started as an accident has become a symbol of the Karakum Desert. Its fire continues to mesmerize those who dare to visit, even as its future remains uncertain. Imagine a lake that turns animals into stone. This is Lake Natron in Tanzania. It looks like something from a nightmare. The water is blood red and the shores are covered with mummified animals. This strange lake is one of the most mysterious places on Earth. Lake Natron gets its name from a natural compound called natron. This is a mix of salt and sodium carbonate. The water in the lake is highly alkaline, with the pH level as high as 10.5. It's almost as corrosive as ammonia. The temperature can reach 60 degrees Celsius, 140 degrees Fahrenheit. For most creatures, this lake is deadly. Birds and bats that fall into it cannot survive. The high alkalinity preserves their bodies. They become hard, stone-like figures. Photographer Nick Brandt captured eerie images of these animals. They look frozen in time, as if turned to statues. But not all life dies here. Some creatures have adapted. Flamingos are one example. They thrive in this harsh environment. The lake is their breeding ground. They feed on algae that grow in the salty water. The lake's red color comes from microorganisms. These tiny organisms love the heat and salt. They produce a red pigment, making the lake appear otherworldly. Local legends add to the lake's mystery. Some believe it has magical powers. Others say it's cursed. Stories of animals turning to stone only fuel these fears. Scientists, however, explain it differently. They say the lake's unique chemistry causes the mummification. The minerals coat the bodies, preserving them perfectly. Despite its danger, Lake Natron is fascinating. It's a rare natural wonder. Tourists and scientists visit to witness its beauty and mystery. Would you dare to get close? The Dyatlov Pass incident is one of the most chilling mysteries in the history of mountaineering. It took place in 1959 in the Ural Mountains of Russia. 9 experienced hikers set out on an expedition led by Igor Dyatlov. Their goal was to reach Mount Otorten, but something went terribly wrong, and all of them died in a way that still baffles experts today. The group was well prepared for the journey. They had experience and the right gear, but when they failed to return, a rescue mission was launched. Weeks later, searchers found their abandoned campsite at Dyatlov Pass. The tent was slashed open from the inside, as though the hikers had fled in a hurry. Their personal belongings, including shoes and warm clothing, were left behind. It seemed as if they had escaped in panic, but why? When researchers found the bodies, the mystery deepened. Some of the hikers had severe injuries, like broken ribs and skull fractures. One body was missing its eyes, and another had its tongue removed. The injuries were so severe that they couldn't have been caused by a simple fall or a bear attack. What made this case even stranger was that the hikers had no visible signs of struggle. Their clothes were found to be strangely radioactive, but there was no explanation for why. Some hikers had severe frostbite, and it appeared that they had been wandering the mountains in freezing temperatures without their proper gear. There were no signs of an avalanche or a struggle with animals. Many theories have emerged. Some believe the hikers fled from a small avalanche, but this doesn't explain the strange injuries. Others think they were caught in secret Soviet experiments or missile tests. Some claim UFOs or a Yeti attacked them. The hikers' diaries mentioned strange lights in the sky before they died. The Russian government reopened the case in 2020. They concluded that an avalanche and hypothermia were likely to blame. The strange injuries, the missing eyes and tongue, and the radioactive clothing still leave us wondering. The Dyatlov Pass incident continues to fascinate and terrify people worldwide. It's a haunting reminder of how little we understand about nature and the unknown. That's all for today. Which one of the discussed places would you like to visit? Let us know in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching.